All right, we may be back. Go back and see. We may be back and maybe locked in landscape mode now. Let's see what happens.
Yeah,
all right, round 2. Sorry about that. All right, I hope everybody comes back that was there before. Wow.
Anybody posted the link in Facebook. So,
all right. Has anybody rejoined? And now we've got the gimbal in the center of the camera. I don't know how to. Oh my God, it's killing me. Yeah, we need to get it out of the wide view. Okay, wow. Round 2. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so the wind kind of took a gust there and I think like slammed the camera. But we'll start over again. We are now, well, first outside what I believe is the largest menorah in the country. This is, again, we'll start over since the video 1 went to heck. We are at Central Park South and 5th Avenue, or 59th and 5th Avenue. We're right outside from the Home Alone movie, the Plaza Hotel. So if you're a Home Alone 2 fan, you should know that. And again, the largest menorah in the country. Normally we have a lot of people celebrating Hanukkah out here tonight, but I'm guessing that the snow blizzard conditions here have kind of limited that. So I think we're finally going. To the left there, you can see the Apple store, the big block that's on the top of the square. You actually
looks like a blizzard.
Yeah, absolutely.
It feels like a blizzard.
You ride the elevator downstairs and the Apple store is down there. So we don't have our mics. Hopefully you can hear Abby and I. We both have masks on, so we can't really hear each other. I guess we should have turned around and shown Central Park in Plaza Hotel. Central Park. Tomorrow, hopefully we'll get up and come out to Central Park. Again, Abby is trying to watch comments and respond to comments if you have any questions there. So what we're going to do, we're going to walk down 5th Avenue here, going towards downtown, which will bring us, our couple stops we want to do is the obviously the Christmas tree that's going to be at Rockefeller Plaza, that is around 49th and 50th Street. And then we're going to work our way back down to Times Square. And then we're actually staying around Penn Station and 34th and Macy's. So if the battery stays up, the gimbal stays up, we may try and do that. So as you can see, well, let me back up with the story of, we traveled here from North Carolina Sunday, following New York's virus travel restrictions. We got tested within 72 hours of leaving, and of course the PCR test came back negative. We were here for 72 hours at lunch today. We got our COVID test this afternoon and we were negative again, so we are now allowed to exit quarantine. So we've been staying in our hotel, and this is really our first night out exploring the city. And of course we have the nor'easter or winter storm gale that it looks like, if I were to say, maybe we've got about an inch or two. They're talking about possibly 12 inches or more here in the city. I think New Jersey is a lot worse than the city here is. The snow's not that bad. The wind is, as you can tell, blowing pretty hard. So as we walk down 5th Ave here, a couple things you should notice coming up on the left will be Tiffany's and Company. And then shortly after that is the famous Trump Tower. Other things you can notice we're going by here is Louis Vuitton. Abby, you got everything going over there?
I'm working on it.
All right, I think Abby took a phone call and is now working on comments. Hopefully this works, and in the end I think we can save it and post it as a video after the fact. So if this live completely bails, because obviously we're dependent on Verizon for signal, well, we don't freeze test between the ends. So we're now at 57th. So as you can tell, the streets go by fairly quick. The avenues are a little bit longer. I'd zoom, but my fingers really can't touch the phone. So
Tiffany's over there for all you ladies.
Tiffany's over there. As we walk across 57th Street. So as we walk down here, we'll tell you a couple of the technical difficulties. So of course, since we don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, we can't stream live straight from the YouTube app. We're using an app called Prism, and we thought we had it tested and ready to go until we went to go live, and then it told us it would only work in Chrome. And of course, being on an iPhone, we didn't have Chrome, so we had to pause, download Chrome, set it as the default browser, and yeah, miraculously through all of that, we appear to have the live stream up. So coming up on 56th Street here, we have Gucci to the left, and right in between Tiffany and Gucci is Trump Tower. This is the famous tower outside. We'll do some more filming of some of these things on another video we can edit. That is where the elevator where Trump and Melania came down and announced the candidacy back 4 years ago. You can see they're prepping the streets here, kind of trying to shovel the snow and have them somewhat decent for tomorrow. I'm guessing most of the tourists are hunkering down in their hotel, and of course the workers are out of the city. So we are now at 56th again. There's Abercrombie and Fitch. The snow's still coming down. It's not super heavy, but it is still coming down. We got Armani on the left, and then Dolce & Gabbana. Yes, light blue, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I know, Abby, I feel like I'm doing a lot of talking. Where you at?
Look at pretty
Alright,
sidewalk decorations here.
That's sidewalk Christmas decorations.
Very pretty. They say Fifth for Fifth Avenue.
Absolutely. So,
What up?
Everybody's trying to clear the sidewalks for us walkers.
yep. So, we are now at 55th and 5th. So, like I say, working our way towards 49th and 50th is where the Christmas tree is going to be. So,
Chip and Harry want a little shout out.
Chip and Harry want a little shout out. All right, I'm glad y'all found it. We finally showing Chip how to use YouTube. St. Regis Hotel, Rolex, the Pennsylvania, and the Cathedral, the 5th Avenue Presbyterian Church. Oh, yeah. So obviously there's not a lot of traffic, and you know, between the virus and the snowstorm, through our outings today, we've noticed there's places definitely where the city has a lot of people, but in all of our trips here, there's definitely not near as many people here as has normally been. It's kind of interesting to see it. As you know, the governor shut down indoor dining Monday when we got here, so outdoor dining and takeout are the only two options, and then a lot of the outdoor dining was temporary structures they set up in the roads, and today they made them clear out of the roads by 2 so that the snow plows could plow the roads. So we're not sure if we're going to do takeout or eat from Walgreens, I guess, for the next couple days. We got some Belvitas, so
Coach has some pretty lights over there.
yes, there you go. So now we're at about 54th and 5th, and we got Coach and I forgot. Normally the philosophy crystal is in an intersection hanging in the road back there. As this is the route that the parade normally follows. Got some more Christmas decorations, yeah, in the road with the sidewalk being plowed. So if you've watched the parade and it goes across Central Park South, and then it turns down Fifth Avenue here, and hold on, not sure what the snowplow is going to do to it. You may recognize some of these things. There's the Microsoft store a little bit down the road from the Apple store. St. Thomas's Church on the left, and we should be able to see St. Patrick's when we get up to the up near Rockefeller. So we are now yep, we got the Rolex store to our left. I'll be honest, normally when our head's down and we're just walking these blocks, they go by way faster, but we're getting close to the tree, so as long as they'll let us get to it, we'll get to the tree and then hopefully make our way down to Times Square. All right, 52nd. Oh yeah, we're getting closer. We're not quite in the area where all the window Christmas decorations are, but hopefully we'll get there before the end of the video. I'd say this is probably decorated, but not quite as decorated as it is normally for Christmas when we're here.
The sidewalk decorations are new.
Yes.
The other stuff I think is limited.
This over here on our left, I think it's Cartier. It's got the building kind of wrapped, maybe.
Yeah, with the
It's
Panthers.
Panthers.
Christmas trees.
Yeah, Christmas tree over there, if you can see it. 655th, not real sure what that is. Hi, actually, this is should be St. Patrick's Cathedral coming up on the left. Yeah, this is really slick where they've just plowed. Yeah, we're kind of sliding along right now. So is the snow showing up in the videos at all besides what's on the ground, or? If anybody can see the snow, comment if there's anybody watching. Alright, well. Alright, right here on your left, this is the famous St. Patrick's Cathedral. It's beautiful, beautiful inside and outside. Again, we'll come back and try and get some video of the inside of these places. We'll come back and do a more in-depth. Got another snowplow here we're about to get run over by. We'll do a more in-depth video of some of the insides of these. We just wanted to, well, one, get out and explore the city in the snow and get out of our hotel after the 3 days of quarantine. So, on the left, right past St. Patrick's here is going to be Saks. We're going to probably try to live stream this show, as it looks like we should be coming up on it starting. We may get a copyright claim.
Lady with her mask.
Yes, yes.
Let's go.
All right, getting run over by a snowplow. All right, they wanted us out of the way there, so. All right, so once again, like I say, we may get a copyright claim on this, but we're going to try to video the Saks show, and then the Christmas tree's right behind that. So we're officially coming up on Rockefeller Plaza right now. We are at 50th and 5th Ave.
Please maintain a safe social distance while you enjoy the lights, the windows.
We'll come back to that, but Radio City Music Hall is right down the avenue there. All right. see if we can get a little bit more center here. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, try to get up here center to get this show. Of course, we're getting a little bit into more crowds, so we have to kind of keep our eyes open here. Let's try to hold it. Alright, we'll see if we get copyright claimed on that. Alright, and we turn around in the reveal. It is the Rockefeller Christmas tree. Looking at it through the angels here from Fifth. We're going to walk around and see if we can get a little bit closer.
Nicole said the sack was very pretty.
Yes.
Matt said we could eat lots of New York pizza.
Alright, Matt, absolutely. That's what we've been having delivered to our hotel. There's actually a pizza joint right down the block from our hotel. So we've been eating a lot of New York pizza. Alright, we're on 49th here, and we're going to try and see if we can get to the side and actually see the Christmas tree from where they're allowing spectators to go. We actually came by here earlier today, and it was not that crowded at all. We'll walk by here and then we'll come back out 6th Avenue, and that'll have the Christmas tree lights and the balls that most everybody is familiar with. As you can see, you get here to the touristy section, there's definitely a lot more people out, but as you can see, almost all of them are wearing a mask. For the most part, social distancing.
Their numbers are better here than they are.
Yes, you can't see the little circles, so I'm gonna say they've got the tree viewing closed down probably for the snow and ice, I'm gonna guess. But not too far off here. Normally they let you down into there so that you can view it. But we'll keep walking around to the side and see if we can get it. Looks like the ice skating rink is closed.
Where the Today Show films over there.
We'll turn Today Show. We've actually been there and actually stayed outside that studio too.
Oh yeah, that's a great view.
Yeah.
The prettiest tree in the world.
Yes. The Rockefeller, Tennessee. Go ahead. What did you say now?
75 foot tall this year.
Yeah, it looked a little shabby when it got here, but they fixed it up with the light. And
I did read the owl, Rocky. They were able to set loose, so they got her healthy and back in nature.
Exactly. So, all right, there's another copyright violation with that music. So, and up, we'll see how far we can go. Well, you're definitely not going to be able to see the top, but that is the Rockefeller building. Top of the rock.
FAO Sports.
Yes. Coming next, FAO Sports. This was the toy store that Home Alone was based off of, although it wasn't really filmed there. It used to be, and the big piano from Tom Hanks' movie Big. It used to be up there, really where the Apple Store was, but it is no longer there. So we're gonna walk over here, like I say, to the Today Show. A lot of times in the morning, you can come out here and watch them through the windows film. Not sure whether that's going on now. Again, as we're allowed to get out now, we may try and come get some footage of that. So now we're going to continue on down 49th here, and we're going to come back out on 6th, which is going to hopefully give us a view of Radio City Music Hall, although we may be a block down. And the Christmas balls that you normally see on TV, and the Christmas lights, a lot of the famous decorations that you can recognize.
Here to your right is where you go to the top of the rock if you want to go up in Rockefeller, or the famous Rainbow Room for drinks and food.
Which we've checked that. Unfortunately, again, to the virus, the Rainbow Room's closed. The observation deck, to my knowledge, is still open at 25% capacity. If they stay at that, we may try and go back up in some of these. I doubt we'll do it live, but we'll try and get some video and put together some clips.
Christie's Auction House.
Yep, Christie's Auction House. If you've ever heard of the famous Christie's Auction House, where they auction off stuff that's way more than I could ever afford in my life. I think the ice is freezing the gimbal at this point in time.
It's going in my eyeballs right now.
So it's still coming down. It's a real fine snow. Hey, it's almost a real close cross to sleet.
You can definitely see it.
Yeah, it's really wet. And when we're walking in this direction, it's going straight into our eyes, so I can barely see the camera at all. So have you ever heard us talk about the New York pig pens? This is the metal barricades that they put you in, that they had us in for the ball drop on New Year's, as well as the Thanksgiving parade, everything. They're using it just to barricade off the street. I feel like we don't need to go near that machine. Let's cut across. I feel like that one's serious about doing the sidewalk. Yeah, there was no one there to tell us to get out of the way. So.
Alright, I can see the lights.
Yes, there's the Christmas lights. I think the balls are to our right there, aren't they? We have to backtrack just ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, let's either way. So we'll go across the street. So we're at 49th, and we're about to cross over 6th. And we'll get into some of the Christmas decorations here.
Magnolia Bakery.
Oh yeah, Magnolia Bakery. Which, when we got out today, we got banana bread.
Banana pudding.
Banana pudding, I'm sorry, banana pudding.
Amazing.
Yeah, we normally have you saying.
It's so good.
We normally don't do that because the line's so long, but that was an advantage, I guess, of being here at this time. It wasn't that crowded, so we were able to slide in and have some of the world famous banana pudding. I don't know that it competes with Debbie's, but I don't know that it competes with Debbie's, but you know. Exactly. Okay, so right here now we're at the 649th. You probably recognize the beautiful Christmas balls, iconic Christmas decorations. So, there we're going to turn back around because that's going in the wrong direction. So, to continue to Times Square, now we're going to turn around, heading back south at 49th and 6th. We'll go by the Christmas lights here, and
I think there's another pretty Christmas tree just past
right, Christmas tree just past that. The bus is going to let us go here. Cars will stop if the pedestrians have the light. They will stop. I'm not sure what the laws are here, but apparently it's pretty serious. So, alright, so in between 48th and 49th, the Christmas lights. This is 1221 Avenues of America. I'm not really sure what this is, but both these Christmas balls and Christmas lights have been here
See, it's 24 degrees
every year
right
we've gone.
now.
Yeah, I'll tell you, 24 degrees. Luckily, we're bundled up.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of hot.
Yeah, me too. But
Besides my eyeballs.
we always wear our snow boots and stuff here because you never know what the weather is going to be. So we did come prepared with thermals and snow boots, and yeah, I'm actually pretty hot, to tell you the truth, between the walking and you know. So here's Christmas. This is actually outside of, I think this is the Fox News Media Building. So this is where they film Fox News. I don't believe.
The little nutcrackers with their masks on.
Yeah. I don't believe they allow you in for that building, and you can't see them filming like the other ones. It's just, I think it's where they shoot. You can look out.
Ooh, it snows thick right now.
Yeah. I'll try and get the nutcracker in the mask. So. Alright, we're at 48th. We're going to continue on down, and we're not far from Times Square. In fact, to tell you the truth, what we probably ought to do is slide over to Broadway.
Yeah.
Because 6th is kind of boring here, so we get up to 47th here. We're going to cut across Broadway, or over to Broadway, and you'll see some more stuff. Do what? Yeah. So, yeah. It definitely has some cool equipment for clearing snow around here.
I've never seen anything like it before. It's amazing. I'm in snow heaven.
Everything with my eyes, I feel like my eyes are like encrusted in frozen snow.
You see they got, I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's Chick-fil-A up there.
Oh yeah, that was the first Chick-fil-A. Again, can't zoom. Don't have the right camera to zoom. I'm glad we didn't bring the Canon tonight. It's probably just done at this point in time. Man, that's like 3 inches. So hold on, can't see. Hey, it's one of the famous New York subway stations. This is the BDFM line, 47th and 50th Rockefeller. Yeah, so.
The wind is definitely whipping around right now.
Yeah, so. Give us just a second to cut across here, and we'll be at Broadway, and you'll actually start being able to see some of the lights from Times Square. It's actually tough. As long as the snow's hitting you in the back or the side, it's not that bad.
It's not bad, but the face
When you
is
hit it
terrible.
straight on.
Oh, here you can see
Yeah, here's some outdoor dining that, well, they've had to take the tables and everything out. We're going to walk out in the street, and here's another snowplow that kind of scares me. As you can see, there's almost no traffic out here, and with them clearing the sidewalks, it's almost safer out on the road than it is walking down the sidewalk. So you can see on the right some of the billboards as we approach Broadway and Times Square. So you can see when we come up here, why we always walk so many miles. We'll have to look this up.
Let me see what I've done today. And today's been a light walking day. So far today, we've We've done 15,000 steps.
15,000? Huh?
Not much today,
Nah,
but
it's on the low
we
end.
just got released, so.
There's an ambulance that wants us out of the road, so we'll go back to the sidewalk. Sorry. I don't think he's going anywhere in a rush. He's just driving down the road, so. Alright, one of the billboards, I don't know how that's going to work without any filters or anything to bring it down. That may be super bright and blown out, but
Still pretty.
let's go to the left because we don't want to walk through that walkway. I'm actually impressed Verizon has held in here this long.
Yeah, it's impressive. But not that many people on the network right now, at least out here.
Yeah, that's true. So, looks like we're coming up on the Hershey's store. We're going to be at the Olive Garden. It is the famous Olive Garden that you can rent a table for like what, $1,000 or so
$1,500, something
to
like
watch
that.
the ball drop.
We don't typically ever eat it. Anything in Times Square. We can eat it at home.
Now, well, now the Dos
Caminos
Caminos Mexican's pretty good.
But it's strictly New York, kind of, so.
And it's, again, during the normal time, this is where every nightmare you've seen on New York are tourist and jam-packed and shoulder to shoulder. And so right now it's actually probably one of the emptiest you'll ever see it. So we're coming up on the far side here. It's really kind of the back side. And then as we cross 7th Ave here, we'll start to see the real square that you're probably accustomed to seeing.
TKTS.
Yeah, TKTS if you ever want to watch Broadway shows. Generally you can get about half price tickets on the day of the show. And this is the infamous Times Square. Whether you can see it or not, the 2020 ball is still up there. Which, when we were here last year about this time, the last 20 of it was down here on the square, and you could take a picture of it. Possibly while we're here next week, they may have the 21 down here. If they do, we'll come down and take pictures of it. To the right is the Marriott Marquis. That was at one point in time the largest electronic billboard in the country or something. I don't know. And then you see.
Down up top to New Year's. We got 15
Oh yeah,
days.
you see all the way up there.
15 days, 3 hours, 57 minutes, and 8
Yep.
seconds. Till this horrible year is over.
Yes, exactly. So we'll just try and do a little 360 here. And I mean, you can tell we're filming without any lights or anything, and it's just so bright here that hopefully the video is showing up.
The snow's probably changing colors with the lights on this one.
Yeah, really. We've stayed at the Marriott Marquis a couple times. Great hotel, one of the most awesome elevators you'll ever see. And well, that's about Times Square. So let's we're gonna continue to walk. Stay with us. We'll head down Bryant Street Park is probably where are we at now? We're at 46. Bryant Street Christmas Market will be at 42nd. So we'll continue down. There's actually a television crew. Let's stop for a minute and see. Somebody's actually either television crew or they're actually shooting a movie. Not sure. It says Times Square Alliance. Not real sure, but
I think are they the ones cleaning?
yeah, definitely. They see the camera here shooting. You all right, buddy? So you can tell it's starting to get slick out here. There's an earth cam of this area that we waved, and you can kind of pull up and see. Kind of neat
Live
stuff.
24 hours
Yeah,
a
live
day.
24/7 earth cam.
Oh, and right now on Rockefeller's website, you can see the tree 24 hours a day too. So that's kind of fun to do.
Yeah, this is phenomenal to walk through Times Square and there not being any more people than this, honestly. That's almost say once in a lifetime, and then particularly with the snow. So.
Usually in this area we're walking, there's like little tables and some
Yeah, a lot of street performers.
Truck vendors.
A lot of the, you know, the naked cowboy and the Mickey Mouse and Spider-Man and stuff that be more than happy to take a picture with you, but make no mistake, they expect money in return for that. And yeah, never take a CD. Someone tries to hand you a CD, just keep walking. And up on here, right here is the, what is it, Markoff Theater where the Lion King's at. Of course, sadly, all of the Broadway shows are shut down, I think, until at least May. But we've been in most of these theaters. We've watched the Lion King there.
Saw Hamilton
last year we got lucky and saw Hamilton. Frozen was a great one.
Yes.
Got to see some backstage stuff there with Lauren's dad, kind of hooked us up there. This is another, what morning show is that over there on the left? We've come out to that too. They film one of the morning shows there. So, can't show it to you, but there's actually like icicles hanging off the bottom of the phone right now. So we'll hope we're not damaging. Yeah, we'll hope we're not damaging the phone. Maybe Abby can shoot a picture of that with her phone. You can post it on Facebook.
Trying to get my phone wet and I got gloves on, so.
Yeah. So we're kind of here at Broadway where it splits, and we're at 44th. So 2 more blocks and we'll be down to, here's Abby trying to take a picture of the icicles on the gimbal and the phone. Coming up on the Hard Rock Cafe. And the police department with the flag that you've probably seen in Times Square on almost every TV show. So when we left the hotel, they were talking about it continuing to snow like this till tomorrow afternoon. So I don't know what kind of accumulation that'll be. We've seen anywhere from 8 to 18 inches. But I'd say unpacked, there's probably 2 to 3, maybe 4 inches on the ground now. So definitely we've always wanted to see a big snow in New York. I'd say we've got it now. Coming up on 42nd and the big subway station there. Port Authority bus station's kind of to our right. And we'll see if we can make it down to the Bryant Street Christmas party. Yep, it's blowing back on us. Christmas Village that we're heading to at Bryant Park is normally pretty happening. They normally have another huge Christmas tree there. I don't think they've got the Christmas tree there, but they do have another ice skating rink. And unlike Rockefeller Plaza, where you have to pay to go ice skating, the ice skating's free at Bryant. And unlike Rockefeller Plaza, where you have to pay to go ice skating, the ice skating's free at Bryant Park as long as you have skates. Now, there is a skate rental fee if you don't have skates. Actually, we need to cut over a block and we can go by the deck clock.
By what?
By the deck clock.
Sure.
We're at Broadway, we need to go over one. So, we're actually walking at a pretty good place. I'm borderline out of breath, I'll be honest. So if you think we started at 59th, Central Park South 59th, and we're at 42nd now. Yeah, we might as well go ahead and cross this way first. So it's not a tremendous distance, but it's pretty good hike. And then of course, jumping avenue to avenue is much further. I'd say from one avenue to another is 2 to 3 times. I'm sure there's some math involved in that. Maybe it's 4 times. There's a Hanukkah bus. That's probably not the correct name. Please forgive us. Famous substation in subway station in Times Square. Crossing of most of the lines. Yeah, I think that's on the back of the bus that went by.
Okay.
Alright, we should be, I think that car might have run the red light.
H&M over here to
Yeah,
our
H&M.
left.
We're now on the back of where the ball is. You'll never see anything up there, but we'll definitely try to come back and get good footage of this and edit a video together. Being the first video, I'm not sure, but I feel like we can probably post this after the fact. It can be rewatched. Man, it's blowing right back in our face again.
We have 11 people with us.
11. There you go.
Thank you.
Better than none. Hey, after the catastrophic start, how many did we lose during the catastrophic start?
We'll
But
do
hey,
better next time.
we're
Learn from our mistakes.
we're finally getting the hang of this. Alright, we're going. So this is kind of on the back side of Times Square, coming up on 41st Street. And Winter Village should be about a block down from here, if it's open at all. And it's right beside the New York Public Library. Yeah, I talked about the skating rink a little bit ago. I love New York. As you can see, this is a non-stop. Everybody's trying to get their sidewalks cleared off, I guess, before business opens tomorrow. There's A. Do what?
Pretty light.
Yeah. Joe's Pizza. Don't know if that's the famous Joe's, but that is A. Joe's Pizza. Do what?
New York store. For all your tickets.
I feel like we're still off a block. Yeah, I feel like we're off a block here. We may have walked too far, to tell you the truth. I was thinking it was not but a block down. Alright, we're at 40th and Broadway. Abby's going to do a quick check on where Bryant Street's at. We might should have turned on 42nd back there. Actually, yeah, I think we turned the wrong way. There you go. I think we should have turned on 42nd back there. Come to think of it. Yeah, we forgot to turn back there at the last corner. Yeah, I got so involved in talking that I forgot to make the turn on 42nd.
That was a little more walking.
Exactly. So I think I actually said it was on 42nd, and then we just... So, as we're learning, the first clip we did in the house, we shot on the Canon and pulled it pretty much straight from the camera and quick and easy upload. The next one we did, this was the clips of the travel day. We did on my little notebook in Adobe Premiere, and taking those clips and seeing the timeline and the sequence and putting them all together, yeah, on the little notebook screen actually turned out to be a challenge. Excuse me. But we ended up getting done, so that's going to be our goal for the next day or two. We'll get out and take some more video clips and try and put them together as an actual nice video like that. And then the question of the night, so we had a comment that the music on that video kind of ruined the video and that the normal real ambience audio was better. What's your opinion on that? I don't know, good or bad. A lot of the audio, I feel like, probably wouldn't have been worth putting in the video. The music kind of made it go by. But hey, we're always open to comments and suggestions and improvements. Let us know in the comments what you think about that. Of course, we're walking back into the Blizzard snow, so I can't see it all. Alright, yeah, there was the turn on 42nd we were supposed to make. Right. I'm gonna take a breather here as I'm about completely out of breath. We take back off, crossing Broadway and heading towards 6 on 42nd. Will bring us to Bryant Street Park. You see, there's actually a few other people out here with us walking around. Someone with a full DSL or digital camera or mirrorless camera. Alright, we got the Hilton Garden Inn, Verizon, and T-Mobile here across the site. You have a Knickerbocker? Seems like a pretty... Yes, indeed. Exactly. And then we were thinking about making it walking all the way down to 34th Street, but I'll be curious as to how long the battery lasts at this point in the game. YouTubing there as we go by. Might be a famous YouTuber, you never know. I bet he's got more than 11 people watching. But hey, gotta start somewhere, huh? You heard that as we go by, but they asked us if we were Jewish. You gotta just kind of keep going. They will absolutely try to convince you to convert. So we kind of go with it to each their own. Do your thing.
It's mostly only during Hanukkah.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty solid building there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Nice.
Definitely got the snow clearing machine. Subway station, probably where we'll jump back on the subway here if we don't walk 34. The sun is, almost everybody else got cameras filming something, so about the, apparently the only people out here are people filming. So, there we go. Now we're at 6th and 42nd. Bryant Street Park. As soon as we can get across the street, we'll see if it's up and running.
Usually some really good food vendors, hot chocolate.
Different jewelry vendors, different
lots of local
small business, local stuff.
Ornaments and things like that.
And the impressive part of it is that we have not slipped and fell or any of this.
I've come close a few times.
Apparently the snow boots are decently working. Alright, we're going to turn here and go into the park.
All these little glass structures are where your vendors would be.
Right, so it looks like this place is pretty much closed. I don't know, I'm going to guess this is probably shut down due to the storm, because I'm pretty sure they've been functioning. Looks like if we get out here, the Zamboni may be out surfacing the ice skating rink. And then next down is the New York Public Library. And then from there, I'm going to leave it. Where are we at? 10 people. We'll leave it up to the 10 people.
Back to 11.
Back to 11. As to whether they...
I'm probably one of those people, though.
That is true. See if they want to continue to walk down to 34th and Macy's, or we could have slid by Bloomingdale's, but we kind of...
a window shopping day later.
That's true. So, I'm not real sure we're really supposed to be up here, but Yeah, there's other people walking. Yeah, this place is pretty much shut down. But there's the ice skating rink. And normally there's a big Bank of America tent with several vendors, but a lot of that has indoor seating. So I wonder if that's closed. And then the big Christmas tree that's not out here.
Yeah, there's usually huge.
And I'm going to say there's about 5-6 inches
6 inches at least.
of snow here.
Can't really get down here.
So obviously this is more undisturbed than
They do have the 3, you know, I won't call them little, but 3 smaller Christmas trees this year.
yeah. Well, there's the bunny.
The menorah over there.
So we got snowball fight in the making here. Do I?
It's deep over here.
Yeah, this is
Deeper
crazy.
than what's there. Definitely got some accumulation happening. Ceremony's coming out.
Yeah. Well, once again, most everything we were walking on, they were clearing, so this is interesting. We'll go to Central Park in the morning.
Good snow.
Alright, so Christmas trees and the New York Public Library behind us. And, somewhere in here there's a view. Uh-oh, that one's pretty slick. Be careful. Let's think about this. There's a view of the Empire State Building down.
I know you can see it. That's kind of pretty over there, though, with the
Oh, yeah. Can't see that way, though.
lights there on top of it.
Yes, indeed.
I don't know if you can see it right now because it's so kind of foggy.
That's true, so
snowy.
got a good point. There's a pretty good view of the Empire State Building from here, but yeah, that can be another one, really.
Oh, yeah.
We can do the windows at Macy's and Blooming
Really,
Sales
the
and
windows at
Saks.
Saks too, yeah.
So,
We'll put together some stuff.
alright, so if that's the case, we can cheat and ride the subway back. Try and get the icicles off the bottom of the phone and the gimbal here. So, I hope you've enjoyed. Unless somebody comments and has got something specific you want us to run to real quick, I think we'll close this out. We'll take some more video and edit it up, and I'm sure before we leave we'll do some more live.
We'll do way better next
Yeah,
time.
we know how to. We may do a couple more tests so we've got that down pat a little bit. The sideways locked into portrait mode kind of threw us a curveball out the gate there. I'm gonna try. You got a finger?
Possibly.
Try and hit the rotating
Where's it at?
the camera in the corner there. Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. That's me trying.
There you go. There you go. That's it. Okay, so
I'm too short.
yeah, that camera is completely fogged up.
Thank y'all so
Hope
much.
you enjoy, and
We're gonna play
hopefully
in the
this will
snow.
show back up. If not, we'll post it to the feed here in a little bit, and we'll do some more. Thanks for everybody that watched, and hope several other people see it. Let us know in the comments if there's someplace else you want us to go. Have a good one. We're gonna go before this snowplow gets us.
Bye.